A guy walking around with one crowbar is more suspicious than a guy walking around with 3 crowbars. Huh. Okay, now I kind of want to see someone walking around with 3 crowbars. What up, guys? It's your local degenerate on the internet technical difficulties here, and today we're going to take a look at r/shower thoughts. In gaming, repeatedly crouching when you first see someone is a sign of friendship, but repeatedly crouching after you killed them is a sign of disrespect. Okay, I get the second one, but I never really got that first one. And I've participated in that. I guess it's just a thing people do. I don't know. The most effective way for Professor Oak to complete the Pokédex is just to give it to Nurse Joy. You know, with all the bullshit that's spewed in the Pokédex, I'm surprised he hasn't already. All ScoobyDoo monsters were people in disguises, yet they were attracted to female monster disguises made by Shaggy and Scooby. Yeah, and they would have gotten away with it if it weren't for... I shouldn't say that here. All I'm saying is that, you know, some of these episodes would have gone by a lot faster if they had just went to a local costume shop and asked some questions. The last kid to leave the school bus knows where everyone lives. Yeah, and that kid was actually me. CPR can be performed to the beat of either Staying Alive or Another One Bites the Dust, depending on if you're optimistic or pessimistic. Keep that in mind for later. Stairs are surprisingly dangerous for being everywhere. Yeah, I'm probably the only person I know who repeatedly falls up the stairs rather than down, and I don't understand. You know, it has to feel at least a little disappointing to be number 11 on the FBI's most wanted list. Seriously, you couldn't have even, slipped me into 10, at the very least? In 1,000 years, anthropologists will think we believe that MCU superheroes actually existed, you know, in the same way that we think about Greek gods in mythology. Which is honestly rather funny considering some of them are based in mythology. It's disgusting if we eat the snot that came out of our nose, but it's totally fine if we snort it and swallow it from within. Okay, give me a second. Okay. Anyways, I think it just has to do with this general rule that nothing that comes out of the body should go back in. You know what I mean? Go to bed, you'll feel better in the morning is the human version of, did you turn it off and turn it back on again? It really is, isn't it? Spilling hot coffee in your lap will keep you more awake than drinking it. Yeah, it probably would. Watermelon candy is often colored green, but we don't eat the green part of the watermelon. Okay, correction. Most people don't eat the green part of a watermelon. I've seen one person do it. I don't know why, but it can't taste good, right? Somebody, somewhere, has tried eating pizza with chopsticks. Yeah, I don't doubt that for a second, and now I kind of want to try that myself. I'm probably going to fail miserably, but what the hell. Vegans who don't eat meat because animals have feelings are ignoring the fact that at least some plants also don't want to be eaten. I mean, take peppers for instance, the ones with capsaicin. The reason they have that is so that things don't eat them, and yet here we humans are eating them anyway because they're fucking spicy, and then selectively breed them to make them even more spicy. You probably open your fridge door more than your front door. Oh, I don't deny that for a second. And okay, let's just listen for a second. Say that, you know, hypothetically we were in fact living in a simulation. I can guarantee you that the fridge is just a save point, and you can't change my mind. The Batmobile is likely uninsured. Huh. You know, I never thought about that. I mean, you know, to Bruce it probably doesn't matter, but, you know, you kind of bring up a good point there. The internet is Hotel California. You can step out anytime you'd like, but you can never leave. You know, I like that, but Personally, I would describe the internet as a modern-day Pandora's box, or jar, whatever. Life is confusing as a child because you don't know what's going on. Life is confusing as an adult because you do know what's going on. In other words, no one really knows what the fuck we're doing, okay? I sure as fuck know I don't. When a poisonous mushroom is eaten by a human and the human dies right there, it's like that mushroom was sacrificed to feed the surrounding mushrooms. Huh. Oh, also, shout out to the people who tested which mushrooms were safe or not. It's probably like one person who ate one saw God and told people not to eat it, or do eat it, or I don't know. The only state of matter that doesn't pass through the is plasma. Yeah, and let's hope it stays that way. I don't even want How would that even go? just shit out like a fucking star or whatever. Peppers are spicy so that they don't get eaten. But the only reason we eat peppers is because they're spicy. Yeah, didn't I bring this up earlier? I mean, like, take peppers for instance, like, here we humans are eating them anyway because they're fucking spicy. Are we masochists? Being known as a bad liar is better than being known as a good liar. Well, yeah, sure, but the good liars are the ones that don't get caught. Hot dogs are a perfect example that humans don't care what they eat as long as it tastes good. You know, which reminds me, just how far can you push telling someone it's just chicken? Hangman is a really fucked up childhood game. Yeah, you know what? I remember back in grade school we used to play this all the time. And yet the teachers would get mad at me for drawing Rube Goldberg-style death traps in my textbooks. Alright guys, that's it for now. Be sure to leave a like and subscribe if you haven't already if you want to see more stuff like this. Also, give my Twitter a follow if you want. And I will see you all next time or something.